Oh my God, I'm so excited. I haven't done this in such a long time. Say it for me, it's story time. Or, as I put in my channel, the story of my life. Alright, so I owe you guys an explanation for my silence. And get ready because you might not like what you're gonna hear. And you might be upset. But guess what? That's on you. You decide how you get to feel. So that's on you, okay? So I'm gonna just tell you why I stopped. So, the week that I stopped doing videos was when George Floyd was murdered. Assassinated, as I would say. I stopped doing videos to pray my respects for that, to pray for my silence, to just like, it was like a moment of silence, like the 8-minute challenge that you guys were doing on Instagram, the Tuesday blackout, just like that. It was my way of responding to the George Floyd assassination. It hurts me to see that. It hurt me a lot to see that because of all the things that are happening here. We are in 2020 and we're still letting the color of our skin define us. There's still people judging us by the color of our skin. Come on, it's 2020. We already fought for this. What is going on? So if you want to get more educated on racism and all of those issues, please read. Gain knowledge. Reading is gaining knowledge. I can't ask you enough to go and read and get yourself educated with all the trauma, the issues that the African American community, the Black community has been going through hundreds of years. It's not now that this is happening. No, this has been happening for hundreds of years. Now we're getting to see it. Why? Because we have this. We have phones. Now we can record it and see what's happening. But back then, it was the same issue, same thing. So if you want to get more educated on what's happening, read. Watch videos that are not biased. What I mean by read, I don't mean read somebody else's opinion because that's not getting knowledge, honey. That's just getting influence, okay? So there's two different things. So my advice, go and read. I have this book right here. I know you guys are seeing my whole room, but I'll explain it later. But I have this book right here that I got when I was writing an essay. It was a thesis statement. It was an essay for talking about how the African American community has suffered for hundreds and hundreds of years. And this book helped me in my research. It's called Study the Road by Henry Louis Gates. I'm not promoting, I'm not getting paid to do this, but oh my God, I can't ask you enough. Go and read. Get yourself educated. You can't be giving an opinion if you haven't read anything, alright? Anyways, please go and read, get yourself educated, and support the African American community, the Black community, in all the ways you can. Now, may I continue with my explanation, because I digressed a little bit. I stopped making videos for a week, but then another week came by, and I was like, whoop. I get everything set up, and I'm like, I'm kind of tired. After I got their lights set up and everything, I'm like, I'm kind of tired. You know what? Give me a second. My brother's talking while I'm talking, and I tell them we got rules here that when I'm doing my videos, ain't nobody talking in the house, so I'm gonna come back. Yo! Shut up, I'm doing the video! Alright, we settled. We all good. Alright, so what was I saying? That I stopped making the videos because I was too lazy after the week that I stirred for George Floyd. The week after, I was like setting everything up, and I was like, I'm too tired. I felt like in my soul, I was tired. One, for what was happening, and two, for what's happening in my health life. I was like, no, I can't do this. And honestly, this channel is to spread joy. It's like the way that I tell my stories. I wanted it to be like that always, like very exciting. I don't want you guys to be like, oh, another video. No, this is how I tell my story, and that's how I want to tell it always. Happy, enthusiastic. I just want you to get a taste of it. So I can't do that if I'm feeling down. If I'm like, hello guys, welcome to another episode of the story of my life. No, I can't do that. You know, it's not me. It's not who I'm like to be. It's not who I am. You know, I'm like this very energetic person. So let's continue to the story of my life. So getting into, you know what? After quarantine stopped, you know who went out? Your girl here. I went out. My family and I, we went out. We went to the beach. Because that's the place we feel like we belong. That's the place where you go and your worries are all away. And that's the place where you can have fun, honey. That's the place where you can eat the sun, regardless of your skin color. So, we went to the beach. We're getting settled. The night before we left the house, I pack. Because I'm not the person that like, oh, I need this just in case. I need this just in case. I need that just in case. No, I'm like pants, jeans, swimming suit. Let's go. Oh, and a refillable water bottle. I don't even know if I said that right, but I'm just gonna keep going with the flow. Anyway, so we packed that. I packed my stuff the night before because I knew what I was gonna get, and I knew that what I was gonna need. No, you gotta see this, bro. My mom, she packed like it was 10 people going to the beach, and we're only 3. We were only 3, and my mom, she packed so many stuff that I was like, bro, what is this? Welcome to living with a Hispanic parent. I asked, Mommy, why are you taking all of this stuff? She was like, well, just in case. Just in case we're taking butter, it's gonna melt. I'm like, no. She's like, no, just in case. Lady, we're only going for 2 days. And she packed so much. I was like, okay, you do you, I do me. So we went to the beach. We were at the beach after we got to the hotel and everything. And I can't tell you exactly. I can't even describe it how I was feeling there. I was like, I opened my towel and I went under the umbrella that my mom set up. And I'm like, this doesn't feel right. I feel like the sun hasn't touched my skin in such a long time. So I took my towel, I moved it out of the umbrella, and I'm like, whew, I'm about to eat the sun. Whoop. My mom is like, girl, remember, you're in white. And I'm like, Mom, it's okay. I'm okay. Looking like a burnt chicken nugget, because I like it. So I opened my towel. I fell asleep there, guys. I fell asleep under the sun. And trust me, it felt good. It felt good. So after I went to sleep and all of that, my brother and I, we decided to go in the beach, right? We decided to go in the water. And once we're in the water, we see that the waves are like kind of like, woo, they're strong. They're not like this waves that you can sit and chill and relax. No, these waves are like killer waves. So I'm like, oh, Victor, snap. We can do some surfing. So the next day, we were like, Mom, please, can we buy some surfing boards? Not actually the big surfing boards, but like the boogie boards. I don't know what they're even called, but we convinced my brother and I, we convinced my mother to let us buy these boards, right? To do surfing. And Victor and I, guys, we were killing it. Look, this is mine. I want to show it off. This is my board. Look how pretty it is. So, Victor and I, we're using these boards to surf in the shallow parts. We're like, okay, this is the good part. Let me describe it to you. We were surfing exactly in the part where the waves become like white foam. That's where we were because they push you to the shore. And we were like, okay, this kind of feels like for little kids, right? So let's go in deeper. We saw a guy surfing and we were like, huh, we can do that. We ain't got no spirits, but we can do it. Huh. We were like, okay, let's go in deep. We're going in deep. The water's up to here. And the waves there are forming really high, but they are not forming exactly to the point where they curve. So Victor and I were there waiting for the perfect wave to come. And 3 passed by. 3 waves. And we're like, no, that's not the one. Like, we know what we're talking about. We're like, no, that's not the one. And then we see one coming. This one's big. I'm not lying to you. This one's big. I'm like, okay, Victor. Now, we gotta wash it. So, you know, I'm telling Victor like I know anything. I'm telling you, okay, Victor, so when the wave goes like this, that's when we go. We get on it and it will push us outward. You wanna know what happened next? A traumatic event happened. We took the wave that was like up to here, and remember the water was up to here. The wave was like, guys, we took the wave, and what happened to me was for me to never go in the water again. The wave, since we took it when it was curving, and not when it was after curving, bro, that wave made me hit the bottom of the ocean. Literally, I hit the bottom of the ocean with this side, and I felt like I had a concussion. Everything happened so fast, but it was like, boom, hit the bottom. I did a 360 underwater. My swimming suit came off. And in the midst of that, all I could think about is like, where's Victor? If that happened to me, imagine what happened to him. So I get out of the water real quick looking for my brother, because he's my responsibility for in the water, right? And I see him. He's very okay. He's like standing. And I'm like, bro, you good? We go and find my mother. She's at the shore. She's like chilling with the waves like that. And I go and find my mother. I'm like, Mom, I just had the craziest experience ever. Guys, I'm not okay at that moment. I have a concussion. I'm like, Mom, I just had the best experience ever. I had the wave real hard. I touched the bottom of the sea. And she's like, you idiot. Where's Victor? And I'm looking, where's Victor? I saw him standing right next to me. And when we both, my mother and I turned, my brother is like walking to the shore. I'm like, damn, what happened? I walked to the shore to find out what happened. He didn't even talk to us. He was like, the wave, it made me hit the bottom, but it dragged me with my butt. And I'm like, oh my God. Bro, poor of my brother. The wave literally dragged him and on the ground, on the sea ground, and it dragged him. He couldn't even sit for 2 days, so that's how bad it was. I scratched my knee, I hit my mandible here, and I got a concussion. But anyways, was it fun? Was it worth it? Yes. Did we did it again? Yes. Because we are traveling. We're like exploring Florida. We're having fun. It's our time to go out. Not to be crying about some little concussion and some bad experience with the wave. Did we have fun? Yes, man. Yes, sir, we did. And one more thing before I let you guys go. This video ran too long. That was it for today. I'm so sorry you had me waiting. You had to wait for me for like 2 weeks before I posted this video. I'm so sorry you had to go through that, honeys. Mwah. Thank you for watching this video. Like and subscribe.